guys, it's Rel here, and today we're going to do What If Naruto Had Saiki's Abilities, Part 2. So let's get started, shall we? So before we start off in the academy, we'll start in the academy. Before we start in the academy, so Naruto woke up, said goodbye to his mother and father, and he left. Okay, so only a few people know he's the Nine-Tails. People know he's the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, but they treat him like a hero instead, to be honest. But they know that he has some powers, which feared him a little bit, which made him feared and be called abomination or a monster. Which he was quite sad about. He wasn't really accepted by much people. They don't see him as an abomination or he's going to destroy the village with these powers. So by this time, Naruto's now 8 and his little brother Menma is 2 years old, I think. Because he was born when he was 6, so he's 2 years old now. Yeah. Menma's now 2 years old. So this is what Naruto is wearing. I used Gacha Club for this, okay? So I used Gacha Club for this, and this is what he's going to be wearing. So this is when he gets hit, not when he didn't get his headband yet, and this is when he got his headband. So far not that many changes. Okay, this is what he's going to be wearing. He's going to have his glasses, obviously. He's going to have his, little antenna. He's going to have this and some ninja tape over there, and it's basically what he's going to be wearing at the academy because he wants to blend in the shadows, and he's pretty good in stealth. It's really good. So this is what he looks, this is what he wears, okay? Okay? So since you got a good look at what he wears, now let's go. So that's what he wears, okay? So yes, I use Gacha Club, and because sometimes I couldn't find the outfits, sometimes I could describe the outfits that they're wearing, and sometimes I couldn't find the outfits on Pinterest or Google, so I just make them on Gacha Club. And Idolize Saint. Mostly just not Idolize Saint, and yeah. So that's what Naruto's wearing. Okay? So when he goes into class, he has a little backpack. And people were looking at him and saying that he was the 4th Hokage's son, and they're so excited to meet him. And when Shikamaru looked at him, he remembered him because when his father was reading the bingo book, he saw someone that looked really familiar, like the Hokage's son. His name on the bingo book, as I said, was the Psychic. Sure, he looks like a little kid with glasses and 2 antenna-looking things on his head. He had purple eyes and hot pink hair, and had whiskers too. Sure, he might be a kid, but he's really powerful. Shikamaru and Nara didn't really want to mess with him at that time. So yeah. When Sasuke saw him, the Uchiha massacre didn't really happen because the 4th Hokage was there and Danzo was executed, so never really happened. So when Naruto walked in, he saw a lot of people were staring at him because he was the 4th Hokage's son. And just like Sasuke, he had some fangirls. The one he was closest with the most was Hinata Hyuga. And yes, Hinata is going to be the ship for this one. Hinata Hyuga. So yeah. So Naruto came to his seat and he sat. He never really talked. He only talked telepathically. So people were trying to figure out what his voice actually is. Just like the copy ninja Kakashi, they're trying to find out what was under his mask, but this time they're trying to figure out what his voice is. And yes, I'm using this opportunity to make this a little bit funny. So yeah. They're doing some tests and Naruto is acing them. He's acing them really good. And to be honest, he's cheating quite a bit. He's cheating quite a bit, and unlike Saiki, he doesn't really like that much attention, but he wants to be as strong as he does. Unlike Saiki, he does his best in all his stuff. Okay? To make his parents proud, because this is his dream, okay? So his dream isn't to become Hokage, but I don't really know if his dream is to achieve world peace and stop the cycle of hatred. And change people's opinions about Biju or tailed beast. And weird stuff. So yeah. And so far he's making a very good start. In the Leaf Village, they don't really see him as a monster anymore or as the Ninetales. He just tells us that Kurama was actually in a genjutsu with a Rinnegan user. Because they didn't want to tell that it was a Sharingan person, or else they will fear the Uchiha more. So yeah. So tailed beasts in the Leaf Village are, aren't really weapons to them, more like friends. Okay? They don't really show that, they don't really say we welcome Biju here. If they see a Jinchuriki, they'll just welcome them with welcome arms and think of them as a normal person. So yeah. So Naruto's acing all the tests, and he also has the ring that Saiki has, but he also has the ring that Saiki has to, the ring of silence. So yeah. He uses the ring, so yeah. These were the spars next. The spars next. So the first spar was Naruto versus Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze versus Sasuke Uchiha. So yeah. So first things first, Sasuke was the one who first was, was going to, attack Naruto. But do you remember that Konohamaru versus Boruto scene, and the Kakashi versus Naruto scene? Yeah, that combined both of them and boom. That's basically what it looks like. And no, I don't really watch Boruto. I just saw some clips about it in my recommended, so I began to watch it. I don't watch the full episodes, but I watched a few clips, only a few. Okay? So combine that, and Sasuke jumped back saying, "Fire style, great fireball jutsu!" And Naruto just did a little jutsu to show off a little bit. He did the hand signs and said, "Water style, water dragon jutsu!" As a big water dragon would come out, and Naruto put some amp into it, uses his water manipulation and blasts and water came out of his hands and it blasted down the fire, and yeah. So Naruto began to fight Sasuke and Sasuke began to fight Naruto. Little did they know. And Naruto was holding back, and it was really obvious that he was holding back. And then when Sasuke tried to punch him, remember that scene that Killua did in Hunter x Hunter? That Killua just dodged and chopped him in the neck, so Sasuke passed out. So yeah. Sasuke Uchiha is out. So yeah. As years go by, a few more spars came, and Naruto was undefeatable. So yeah. So so they were in there. So Naruto is now 10, and he's now in. Naruto is now 10, and he's in his. Naruto's now 10 and he's still in the academy, because I think that, as I remember Naruto, you have to become 12 to go to a team. So yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah. So the next part they did was Neji Hyuga versus Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. So Neji said Hyuga style. So first, Neji tried to fight with Taijutsu, and it was a Taijutsu battle. Naruto was obviously holding back, and yeah. And when Neji tried to block his chakra points, Naruto just dodged and chopped him in the neck, and Neji fainted. So Neji Hyuga is out for the count. So yeah. So people tried to scare Naruto. So let's skip to a little flashback. Naruto was sitting on his seat, and people were wondering what does his voice sound like? Because they never heard him talk. Because since like Saiki, he talks telepathically. So they don't really know what he sounds like. Except for his mom and dad. Wait, his mom and dad doesn't know what he sounds like? Only a little bit when he was born. So yeah. Next, a few years would go by, and they're now 12. Now they're going to go to the graduation exam. Rebecca, 3, 2, 1. It's now time for the graduation exam, and yeah. So the first thing Naruto did, Iruka asked for him to do a clone jutsu. Naruto did the Shao clone jutsu. He did 5 Shao clones, which Iruka is impressed. He did 5 Shao. He did 1 Shao clone, and it didn't look like he was getting tired. And Iruka said, "Great job, Naruto. You did a perfect Shao clone. Now could you do the transformation jutsu?" As Naruto would nod, and he would transform to one of his clones to transform as the 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze, and transform himself to Kushina Uzumaki, and Uruka Sensei said, "That's great." And next, what he did was, Uruka wanted to test his chakra, asked him to do chakra control, which Naruto just walked up to walls and bam, with no hesitation, and he had perfect chakra control. Kyuubi ain't doing to mess around with him. He can't mess him up. So yeah. The QB can't mess this dude up. So yeah. So yeah. That's basically it. Naruto passed, and now it's time for the kunai and shuriken throwing. So Naruto just, just threw all the kunais at once. And they all got a perfect 10 out of 10. And yeah. So yeah. That's basically it. And then they would face a Chunin. So let's say it's a random Chunin with a few chakra natures. Like fire. He's going to have the what chakra nature should he have? He's going to have the fire chakra nature and the fire chakra nature and the earth chakra nature, yeah. So the random Chunin said, I'm not going to hold back on you even though you're the Lord Fourth's son. As Naruto would just ignore his saying, and the Chunin would say, Fire style, fireball jutsu, as a lot of fire would come out of his mouth, and Naruto would dodge. And he would use a wind bullet to put it out. Naruto never really said about his attacks because if you keep on saying, if you're an anime character, would you keep on saying your attack so the enemy could predict and know what it is? That kind of sounds pretty dumb. Again, I ain't judging anime logic, so yeah. And I know gacha logic is far worse. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah. Next, Naruto created a bat and he coming for those Nico kneecaps. He coming for those Nico kneecaps, and he created a kunai. He grabbed the kunai. He grabbed the kunai and stabbed the kunai in his kneecap. He gone under him and he slid under him and put 2 kunais in his kneecaps. Stabbed 2 kunais in his kneecaps, which made him paralyzed. And Naruto got behind him and kicked him in the back of his legs. And he tripped, and Naruto neck chopped him and took his kunais back. And when he was about to fall, he didn't want it to be really painful, so he just took out those kunais with using teleportation. So yeah. He coming for those Nico kneecaps. So yeah. Naruto won, targeting the kneecaps. Oh snap. So yeah. So Naruto obviously passes and getting the top grade. Naruto got his headband, which is this. He wears it like that, okay? So, yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah. Let me go to the other one. So, yeah. Sorry for the cut, guys. I have to put it back to the normal picture. And I don't want you guys seeing my gallery. Because I have some pictures of myself and I'm not ready to do a face reveal yet. So, yeah. Naruto just targeted the Nico Nico kneecaps and he won. So Naruto got his headband and yeah. So the teams were made and Team 7, I'm gonna keep every team the same, and Team 7 is Naruto, Uzumaki Namikaze, Sasuke, Uchiha Sasuke, I mean Naruto, Namikaze, Uzumaki, Naruto, Uchiha Sasuke, and Haruno Sakura. And yeah. So I think that's where I'm going to leave off, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe and press the subscribe button. It's free. You can always subscribe if you want to. And goodbye, guys. This is Rebellion signing off. Hope you liked this video and bye.